I don't know why it's making that weird noise. I don't know why it's making that weird noise. I may have fixed it. I had it 2 different windows open or something, so I think I have fixed the sound, and I've got the chat up, so I think I'm good to go. So you guys type me in the chat if you can see and hear me okay. Kim sees me. Amy can see and hear. Okay. Fuller, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, I'm going to go back and share this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share this link in the group so people can show up. Is it true, Amy, that only 10 people can come in? I'm going to turn my Facebook off after I share these links, Amy, so if something crazy happens, I have my cell phone sitting right here. Just text me, please. Oh, boy, you guys have been chatting up a storm while I've been gone. Let me see. You will have 10 active people. Okay. It's showing that I have 0 viewers right now, which is weird since y'all's picture, you, Donette, and Kim are all showing that you're here. Hi, Donette. Thank you for coming. It will catch up and update the stats. Okay. Yeah. Chat is enabled. I set all of that stuff up already, so that should all be good to go. Okay, my name comes up as me when I type in chat. It is showing on the YouTube channel now. Okay, that's a good thing, right? Okay, let me take a drink. I'm stressed out, you guys. Okay, Donut found chat. I have not even set anything up, so let me get some beads pulled out here. Yes, Amy Love is a rock star. I'm very excited for no commercials, y'all. I know Donette is dying to make this bracelet. So my question, Kim Fuller or Amy or whoever knows, is does this record so they can watch it afterwards? Donette, I don't know much. This bracelet is one of the things that I learned, and I'll tell you, I've been watching videos trying to figure out how to make some earrings, so that might be my next thing if people like jewelry classes. I'm just digging through my bead box, y'all. Just give me a second. Pulling out some pretties. Okay, gotcha. I remember that, Kim. Right now it's saying 2 viewers, so hopefully some more people will come. I'm gonna love y'all if it's just us 3. Just gotta check. I think somebody's texting me. It's Donette. Okay, no worries. Get some wire. Ooh, I'm making noise. Got my crimping beads, Donut. Can you possibly see how tiny those are? Real small. Yeah, Donut, maybe you can go to Ustream and redirect everybody in case that happens. I forgot to delete the Ustream channel. I had too much going on today. It was a busy day getting Caroline situated for college. Look at this, y'all. I bought some stuff from Fire Mountain Gems. How cute are these? I don't know what I'm going to make with them, but how cute are those? Those adorbs. Kim Fowler, if you want one of these, I have an extra. This just reminds me of you, and I think it's awesome. I knew you would. Setting that aside. Look at this one, Amy. The roses. This one, Gilded Age Timeline. I love all of theirs. This is me, vintagey. Love, love, love. This might be an Amy Love one. How cute is that? It's a blinged out lock. Maybe? What do you need? Oh no, so how do I do that when they're chatting on the YouTube also? Oh, he's in and out. He was embarrassed. He didn't think you could even see him, Amy. Look at this. Was going to be for my mother-in-law. Poker-themed little beads. And I've got a bunch of poker charms. Okay, I came in here looking for wire. What is the problem? You had what to do? You had to do what with Gina's class again? Oh, okay, gotcha. Still looks like it's the three of us. Check this one out. I still love this. Oh, the mirror just fell out. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then it opens and there's a little mirror inside. This has Dawnette written all over it because it's got a butterfly on it. Hi, Jody. Hi, Aileen. I also got some cute ones. I think these, I can't remember if they're Gilded Lily or not, but like, look at her. Isn't she cute? And then like some poetic ones that have got little, little poems on them. I've got a connector, one that I just think is so, so cute. Love her. So, once I get some time, I need to sit and do something with all of these. Hey, Shell, thanks for coming. I'm just pulling out some beads because I haven't decided what kind of bracelet we're doing yet today. That's so funny that I can see y'all. I'm not sure who everybody is. Who is this? Won't let me do that. Hi, Melba. Thanks for coming. If you guys are on YouTube, I don't know if there's already too many people in the Hangouts, and that's why you're there. But if not, go to Hangouts because I can't see your chatting unless you're in Hangouts. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm so excited, y'all, that this is not like Ustream and we don't have to worry about stuff going out all the time. Hi, Cynthia Smith. And if this actually works out well, my other thought, or if it doesn't work out, we can always try Facebook Live. But we're going to go this route first. And I want to thank Kim Fuller for helping me get this set up today. And she was banging her head against the wall with me. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for coming. Oops, somebody's got their mic on or something. Okay. It's like 5 after, so I'm going to start. I'm Kim from 4G. Thank you very much for coming. We are going to make a beaded bracelet tonight. Very, very easy. I am not a big jewelry maker. I'm just like stepping into this and trying it out because I love bracelets, so kind of my thing. So I will show you some examples of ones that I made. I basically watched like a ton of videos on YouTube. I mean, I couldn't even name the people. There were so many. The ones that we're doing are going to be just like this. It's a beaded bracelet, and I'm using wire, and this is a toggle clasp, just because I think y'all can put these on yourselves a lot easier. This one's got a little charm. It's a little dragonfly. Let's see. Here's my favorite because I'm a pink girl. And what's cool is the toggle on this one, it's got words on it. This one says, I don't know if you guys can see, it says create on the toggle. So I really like that one a lot. This is actually one of my favorite ones. Cynthia, I think you need to mute your microphone, hon. I'm not sure, but it looks that way. Hi, Dee. Thanks for coming. Okay, I'm going to show you another one. This one is really pretty because it's got all the different, muted, soft, like pearly colors going on. And I've got angel wings for the charm on that one, like this one. I prefer silver to gold, so you'll see I'm not going to be using much gold. And then I've got this purple one, and I made a matching one for my little nieces. And it says, this charm, the little charm says wish, and this charm was given to me, I believe, by Cindy from 4Gs. So these are examples, okay, of different ways. You guys can bead and do this however you want. I kind of like that there's no rules. I just start pulling out a bunch of beads that I want to use, and then it's kind of like trial and error. You can do patterns or random, however you want to do it. So the things that you're going to need if you are going to make a bracelet tonight are, you need wire. So I'm going to show you. This is 8-foot tiger tail nylon coated stainless steel jewelry wire. I got this from Fire Mountain Gems. This particular one does not say, but most of them tell you on the outside of the package what size crimp beads you need to go with it. This actually came with the crimp beads, so I've already got those, but most wires will tell you. A crimp bead is this teeny tiny little bead that we are going to use our tool at the very end and smush it, flatten it, and that's what kind of holds the clasps onto the wire. It secures it. I'll see if I can show you one. If you guys look really, really close, that little tiny flat looking bead right there, that's a flattened crimp bead. That started out as a round bead that we flattened. That's what a crimp bead is for. Mama loves pink. I know. We're the pink group. Amy loves pink. I love pink. Donette likes pink. We're the pink group. I'm probably going to make a pink bracelet tonight. Okay, so you need your wire. You need your crimp beads. You need scissors. And if you have a crimping tool, which I don't, so you can use your all-in-one jewelry tool. This one was sent to me by Stephanie McAfee. You can also use one of these if you have one. And then you need beads. And there's different kinds of beads. I've got like my pearls in a separate place. I've got my bead box, as you can see, is organized by color. So I just kind of go through by color and dig and see what I can find. And then I've got my charms and spacer beads in another place. So for this particular bracelet, I picked out a little silver butterfly that's going to be the charm. You don't want the charms to be too big on these because they're hanging down and it can get annoying. And sometimes they get tangled with the toggle clasp. That's a hard one to say. So basically, spacer beads are most of the time metal, and they're used to put in between. Here, let me show you. To put in between your big fancy beads. Like a lot of these beads are expensive. There's beads that are check glass and different things. So these silver ones that you're seeing in between, those are examples of spacer beads. And I mean, you don't have to use them. They just look, I think they look really pretty in between, and it like kind of sets off the pattern. So I love some spacer beads. And again, I can't tell you guys enough, like the best place to go shopping for these would be Fire Mountain Gems. I mean, they have a dollar section all the time. They've got really good sales. I spent like $50 and racked up a ton of stuff. And they go pretty fast. You know, like this one, these little tiny purple lavender beads. I mean, they were super inexpensive, and I have tons and tons. I've made probably 6 purple bracelets, and I still have tons left. Hold on just a second. I have to grab my toggle clasps, y'all. Hold on.
Okay. I just was checking to see what I'm going to explain.
Oh, I can't remember where I put them. Don't you love it when you clean your desk and you can't find what you need? Okay, we're going to have to figure that one out. Okay, so you need your wire, your crimping beads, your spacers, and your beads, your scissors and your tool, and then you need a clasp, like I'm trying to find. So many different kinds. Like I said, I like the toggle because I can put it on myself. I don't have to have somebody home to attach it for me. They've got cute ones, like this is magnetic. So the 2 pieces will magnetize to each other, which is kind of cool. You know, there's like the hook and eye clasp. There's a lobster clasp. There's a whole bunch of different ones. Let me see. Okay, you guys are going to have to give me a second because I have to find these. We can't do this without these. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Ask any questions that you have while I turn my back to you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Let me look for these. Donut, your camera is on, just so you know. You can turn it off on the video button that's on top of my head. I believe, Aileen, your camera looks like it might be on, unless that's just your stationary picture. Everybody might want to check that. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. Oh my gosh. Where did I put these? We are going to have to improvise because I can't find them. Okay, so the basic starting thing that I learned for sure is you are going to start out with more wire than you need. Don't with it still on the roll. You've got one end secure that way. Okay. So I am going to start with mine, and I think we're going to do Shocker Pink. And I am going to use this colored wire because I thought maybe it would be easier for you guys to see. I have my little felt piece, which is great to do beading on. The felt, your beads won't roll around and everything. So let me see. Bear with me. Everybody see that okay? You can see my wire in my hands? Yeah, that darker color shows up pretty good. Everybody see that okay? Let me know in the chat. Sounds like you guys can see that. Okay, so you have to kind of think about your bracelet backwards. I like to do mine small beads at the ends and the larger beads in the center, because these are, you know, kind of up where your wrist is and where you're moving and things. So I like to put the smaller beads at the end. So I start off with a small one. And I'm going to say like this size. This is kind of like a gunmetal silver color. Can you guys see that? So that's the smallest. Those are small. I would use a small size. And then you guys just string away. If you want to, you can cheat a little bit. Some people have bead boards that have actual grooves that you can set your entire piece up so you can see how you're doing it before you string it to make sure you like it. I could sometimes just line my beads up in a row and see, and I change as I'm going a lot of times too if I don't like how it looks. That's the easy part about this. Okay, so I am going to get out a couple other little filler ones. I think I'm going to make this like a pink and green, so I'm going to put this green one on. It's kind of like a mint green. I like that. And you know, I try to be symmetrical. I don't like the random, or it just seems harder for me to find the balance. So I know if I used one of those green beads, I'm going to need another one. So bear with me all while I get some beads just on here. This is kind of the boring part, y'all just sitting here watching me bead. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. Any suggestions of something that you might like to see? I know, I like that mint too. Isn't it pretty? Dawnette is wanting me to talk to you guys about the millimeters. You know, I don't even have my tape with me. These are relatively small. I mean, you could go as big as this one. Can you see how big that is? I wouldn't go much bigger than that on a bracelet because they kind of get cumbersome. I'm not sure the millimeters, you guys. I have them all out of the package, so it's hard for me to tell. But what I suggest is that you have a variety of millimeters, so you can do like I'm doing, the teeny tiny and the medium and the large all in one piece, because that gives it kind of some, you know, interest. It gives it something different. would like to know if you guys would be interested in doing another jewelry class, if you would like to learn how to make earrings, or if there's anything in particular that you guys would like to make. So go ahead and type that in the chat box while I'm looking. You can also ask if you have any 4G questions or anything while you have us here. You've got 2 out of 3 admins here. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and string. Oh, I'm stuck somewhere. Come on, y'all. I know you have questions. I apologize for my husband poking his head in. He knows not to come in the craft room when we're filming. Okay, I'm going to switch to a different bead right here. These are really pretty, this pink one. And I'm only planning on using the one, so I want to put a little spacer just to like distinguish that apart. I don't know if you can see how small, whoop, how small that is. So this is a little spacer I'm going to put on. See how tiny that is? But when the bracelet's all together, they really, really look cool. Okay, I think I'm going to start getting into the pinkness of it because it really goes fast. I always overbead, so I need to like cut it down a little bit. Like you want to bead about, have 7 inches of bead on your wire, and then if you have a 7 to 8 inch wrist, that will give you enough. Once you put the toggles on either side, it'll be like exactly right. It won't be hanging off of you, and it won't be too tight. So I'm going to start doing some pinks, and I'm also going to use some more spacer beads. I don't know if you can see this one. It's textured also, which is really cool. Yes, I know. This is not so easy on the eyes, and I'm actually doing it without my glasses on, so be impressed, girls. That is not easy for me. It's relaxing, though, I find. I think you guys will like it if you give it a try. And like you see how quickly it goes. You can make a bracelet in 10 minutes. Seriously. And I mean, these are super cute gifts. If you have nieces, they'll love it. My nieces like special order them now. Oh, I want a charm that's got a flip-flop, or I want this or that. They love this stuff. Okay, I think I'm going to do something a little bit separate to add a little more green. Can't decide. You guys decide. See these flat beads? I've got a really, really, really blush baby pink that could go on there next. Or I've got almost an opaque mint. So which direction do you want me to go with that? Minty or pink? Okay, pink it is. Yes, who said that? D. That's bead swaps is a great idea. Love that. I'm going to put another different type of spacer on here for variety. I'd love to do bead swaps. You know, I don't know about you guys, but like there's certain colors that I don't prefer. I'm not into yellow and orange. So, you know, if you guys like yellow and orange, but you don't like pink or purple or blue or green, we would be like perfect swap mates. I would be totally down with that. Renee's not here tonight. She's the swap coordinator, but we will mention that to her and see if we can get that going. Okay, I'm just trying to think because I want to be symmetrical. Okay. You can also make these, y'all, with or without charms. I like to put a little charm like right at the end where the toggle goes. I just think it's cute and it hangs down a little bit, which I'm kind of into that. So, okay. So I'm thinking this is getting close to 7 inches. So all I'm going to do at this point, I don't know if you guys can see how many I've got there, right? I'm just going to repeat this little sequence right here with the green and the white and the silver on the end of this. And I think we're going to be good to go lengthwise. You should see my desk right now, y'all. There's pearls everywhere. I'm trying to find the right sizes. I should have been more prepared. I apologize. It ended up being a lot busier of a day than I thought it was going to be. Such a pain when that happens. Oh, Melba likes charm. She says it makes it sexier. Yeah, we can do some sexy. You could do this for an anklet. I think anklets are sexy. And I mean, that would be cool to have a charm on your anklet. I also was thinking of doing one with no colored beads and just doing one all silver with different different beads. Like, you know, you could use the silver pearls and then just have different spacer beads and just all silver, because I happen to really like that and like the metallic look. Okay, almost finished. Okay, you guys see how that's symmetrical, because you see that this guy that we picked out, that you guys picked, the pink, is right smack in the middle of our bracelet. So let me just measure and make sure that we're at 7 inches. And then the other option is, like, there's some really cute teeny tiny, almost like micro spacers. And they have shapes like hearts. I love hearts. So sometimes I put those at the very ends. Here, let me see if I can find one to show you. Oh, you know what? I didn't put any on the bracelets that I made for myself. I just did it for all the ones I gave away. Figures. Okay, let me grab my ruler. Ooh, I'm good. That is exactly 7 inches, y'all. That's awesome. Okay. What I am going to do, now remember, we've got one loose end, and the rest of this is attached to, you know, the coil of wire. So obviously I'm going to be working with this end first. This is the absolutely most difficult and important part of this project, okay? So this is the part where we need to pay attention. Just give me 1 second to move some of these out of the way. I can't believe I can't find my toggles, y'all. I bought a whole thing of them. It's so annoying. Any questions so far, you guys thinking this is easy peasy? Because it really, really is. I like this too because it is not, it's not very, you know, like a lot of crafts are cumbersome. You can't actually do them anywhere. You've got to be at your craft desk with all your junk around you. You know, it's not kind of portable. But you could take your bead boxes and stack them up and put them in a container and carry those with you. And all you need is your little bead mat, your piece of felt, and you're good to go. Just put your tools in there. I sometimes take this in if I don't want to be out in my craft room because it's hot. You know, I'll carry my bead boxes into the bedroom if I can't sleep or something. And I'll make some then. Here's an example of these teeny, 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 tiny little heart beads. See that, you guys? They are so small. But how cute would they look at the very, very end of that bracelet, just to give it a little, like, finishing touch. I think I might actually even put one of these on here. Put these on there. If I can get it open. I wished for jewelry making supplies on our Wishes Granted event in 4Gs. And a couple of you, Stephanie and some others, sent me just a ton of stuff, more than I could ever use. And I'm so excited because that was what got me started with, okay, I'm going to actually do this. I am not going to be jealous and drool and wonder. I'm actually going to make them. Oh, bye, Mel. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Give me 1 second, you guys. The thing that we're also going to need. Oh, hey, Jody. Thank you. The other thing that we're going to need are jump rings if you are going to have a charm, which we're going to do. So first I'm going to show you how to get the toggle on. This is a little tricky, but once you do it once, you'll get the hang of it. Just don't let go of your beads and let them go flying. Okay, so our toggle has got 2 pieces, as you guys can see. These are the 2 pieces. I'm going to start with this one end, and I'm going to put the toggle bar. Okay. Wait, let me get this right. Ooh, first I want to put one of these on the ends. Yeah, this one I need my magnifying glass for. Okay, so there we go. Our little heart at the end. And actually, the next thing I'm going to put on is the crimp bead, this tiny little bugger right here. I am going to put him on. Okay, can you guys see how he's on right here? You're going to end up threading the wire back through him. But before you do that, you're going to put your toggle. So this little tiny hole in the toggle is going to go through the wire next. Now we're going to turn around. Now that the toggle is on as well, we're going to turn around, go the opposite direction, and we're going to put the wire through the crimping bead again. Okay, can you guys see this? Like, see how I've got the toggle on here? I've got the crimping bead, and then I've got the wire, the end of the wire, okay? I'm going to pull this taut, and I'm going to keep pulling this, the other end. So I move this toggle all the way down to where my beads are. Okay, I'm just going to smush this toggle up a little bit, pull it tight. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So it's going to look like this. Look real close. The little tiny crimp bead is like almost the red looking one on top of the silver heart. Okay, now how we're going to keep this attached is you're going to take your tool. I'm going to use my smaller one. Here, I'll scoot it down so you can see, hopefully. Okay, see my little crimp bead right there? I am going to take my tool, and I'm going to squeeze. My crimp bead, if you can tell, is now flattened. That is what's holding that toggle on there. That will not go anywhere. So that is the purpose of the crimp bead. Okay, so we've got one end of our bracelet done because we've got the toggle. What you want to do, a lot of people, I'll do a little bit, but a lot of people, they'll clip this end, okay, and they will feed this piece back through, just kind of like an extra security, and then you don't have a wire poking out where your clasp is. This is also hard to see on camera, I'm sorry. So I'm getting this piece back through until all this wire is, not showing. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm super nervous. I'm not great at jewelry, and this is like so hard to come across on camera. Okay, so now you can sort of see that that wire has disappeared. There you go. Okay, so that wire's disappeared. So here's what this end looks like. Okay, we're going to finish off the other end. It's got to get it to go through one more. So now we are going to cut this off of our spool. Okay, because my spool is attached over here. So I'm going to cut this off, giving myself plenty of room. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing that we did on the other end. We're going to get our teeny tiny little crimp bead on there, hopefully. Okay, it's on there. Then I'm going to put the other end of my toggle through the circle. Okay, now I'm going to go back through the crimp bead the other direction. As you can see there, and I'm going to pull. Same thing, I'm going to get my little tool, flatten this guy, and I mean squeeze, squeeze down pretty good. It's not going to break. I was afraid of that in the beginning. And the crimp beads, I've not broken a crimp bead yet. Okay, so your crimp bead's on good on this side. I'm going to cut this one really short because I don't want to waste time. It's my least favorite part is going back through. I just realized I forgot to put the heart on the end of this side. It's hard to pay attention to what you're doing and explain and talk and look at the chat. So I'll leave that so I can go back and fix it. So here's what our bracelet looks like. Hi, Goldie. And now what we're going to do is, like I showed you, our little butterfly charm. So we're going to go ahead and put the butterfly charm on. What we need for this is the jump ring. I got to tell you guys, jump rings are the bane of my existence. I absolutely despise them, which is why I don't use them a lot other than just for putting a charm on something else that I've already made. What I have learned is that the best way to do it, and they come here, I'm going to pour these out so y'all can see. They come in all different sizes. The best way, I'm going to try and show you on a ginormous one here. What I'm told is to have both pieces, can you see there's a little tiny gap in there, and to twist both sides at the same time. See how I twisted the one side to get it open? And then you're going to stick your charm on and you're going to twist it right back. It's almost like makes a clicking noise when you get it in the right spot. You can see it's exactly where it was. So that's the trick to the jump ring, is the twisting motion of it. Okay, so we are going to, let me see. When you're adding charms like this, you want to put them on this side, the side with the circle. It gets less jumbled up and tangled. Trust me, that I've tried it both ways, and this is the way that works best when it's actually hanging on your arm. So I am going to pick a jump ring that I think I can work with, not too big, not too small. I'm going to twist it open, put my little butterfly on. Okay, and the little tiny hole where the toggle is where the other end of the jump ring goes. So now I've got the jump ring through the toggle and through my charm. Whoops. And they're slippery buggers. You might have to try this a couple times. And they're hard to see. Ooh, this one's really hard to see. I'll try it this way. Okay. Okay, so I've got my jump ring through the toggle and the butterfly, and I just have to squeeze it shut again. Easier said than done. I used a pretty small jump ring because big jump rings, I mean, the size of the bracelet, if they're disproportionate, they don't look great. Okay, got that on there. So you guys, can you see now how where the circle of the toggle is also our little butterfly charm? Okay, so that's it. I'm going to put this on and show you. Again, toggle are the easiest to get on and off yourself. You can use lobster claw if you have one that you prefer, that you think is more secure than another. Type it in the chat box so we can all hear, because I'm new to this, so I'm still learning jewelry too. And while I'm putting this on, thank you everybody for all the compliments about the colors and everything. I appreciate it. While I'm putting this on, tell me if there's any other jewelry project that you would like us to do a class on, so we can get an idea. If we want some easy earrings, or of course I said these are easy to get off and on by yourself, and I have such a small toggle that it's hard. Need my snips. No, obviously, normally, their little butterfly hanging. Normally, I wouldn't have used that bright red, wire, but I wanted to do that just for camera, so I figured it would help you guys. But you can see how pretty that is on. And it shows basically the pink on the top side, and then it's just got our little butterfly. Here he is. And the little mint accents on the underside. Okay, so that is how we made our bracelet. Again, if you came in late, I'm going to show you some other ones that I've made. Here's the one that we made tonight. Whoops, we got the silver, mint, and pink theme going on with our little butterfly charm. Really cute. And I am actually going to give this one away in a minute. Let's see. I know Alien Pink is one of my favorites. Amy Love and I don't think we could like pink any more than we already do. It's scary. Okay, so here's some other ones that I've made just to show you. This one's kind of cool. These beads are really neat. They're like a light silver, and I've got a little dragonfly charm on this guy. Kind of, pastel-y for summer, and you can see the pearls are like the mint green too. And then I said earlier I made this purple one, and I made matching ones. I actually made one for Michelle Wells that is very similar to this, and I actually made identical ones to this for my two nieces, which they absolutely loved. You can see these pearls almost look like the freshwater pearls on this one. And I used a lot of different spacers on that one. It's got a charm that says wish. And then my favorite one, just because it's the most me, so Aline, you're going to like this one. And I made one like this, very similar for Amy, is the pink one. And it's got a really big toggle, and this side of the toggle says create, which I thought is really cool. They've got words on there, so they're kind of inspirational too. I really like those. I got these toggles at Fire Mountain Gems along with most of the supplies that I'm using. Otherwise, they were gifted to me because I asked for that in our Wishes Granted contest. So here's my favorite one. This is my pink one. Love it. And I've got more. You know, it's one of those things. I want to make one in every color. I just don't have time. I'm gonna come back up so you guys can see me now. You know, I almost want to make one for every outfit. You know, like I've got. I've been saving some really cool turquoise beads. Like, look at these turquoise ones. You know, rock pebbly kind of ones. I was gonna do red, white, and blue one. Yes, okay, New Kim Fuller would like those. She likes turquoise and aqua. You know, all pearls I was thinking about. Look at this cute little heart. He's brown and green, kind of like a stoneware. Like, it's cool. There's just so many options. The beads are so, you know, different kinds. There's wooden beads. There's wooden beads. You can have a big giant one. I don't know if I would wear it, but see how big that one is? He's kind of a cream with the brown spots. That would go really cute with the wooden beads. They've got ones that are hollow. Can you guys see that? Almost like a filigree. D, share your necklace. I would love to see it. There's some blingy, sparkly, sequiny kinds like that. Just a whole bunch. There's little teeny tiny ones, all different sizes. I just think it's fun. It's like a kid in a candy store, and you're designing based on, like, this is your box, and you're designing. The big one that's opaque. I really kind of like this one. It's black on one side and like beige on the other. It's like a focal piece. You've got like geometrical shapes. Those are pink. There's hearts. Just so much. And then, you know, all the different kinds of spacers and charms. And I have a sister who is absolutely addicted to shoes. And I'm going to make her a bracelet, a charm bracelet, I think. And it's specific charms that have to do with shoes. Like, look at that. That little tiny shoe. And then this is like a connector piece with the shoe on it. My sister has a shoe addiction. Got this one that says shoes. I mean, like, to me, these are super great gifts. It's another fancy high heel shoe with bling on it. Yeah, that's going to be a project in the making for my sister. I've got some really cute Vegas charms for the gamblers in my family. That's going to be another gift. I got this on Fire Mountain. Isn't that a pretty charm? It's like pink Swarovski crystals on there. That little flower. So, so cute. So, I mean, like, the sky's the limit. I just think it's a lot of fun. Like I said, I want to design a bracelet to go with every outfit, every color pattern that I can think of. So I want to thank you guys for coming tonight. It's almost time to wrap up, and I want to say it is so awesome that we are off of Ustream. I want to thank you all for your patience with it. We just can't. It was too many technical difficulties. It was too stressful for the teachers and for all of you, and that's not the point. So I don't know if we're going to keep doing the classes on Hangouts like we did tonight. It's a little more involved to get it on YouTube live without doing it this way, so my trusty advisor, Kim Fuller, is assisting me with this, and hopefully we will get it figured out. But if this worked for everybody, then this is super, super, super easy. So we might just stick with this. I want to thank you all for coming. And before I forget, I want to do a giveaway on this cute little guy that we just made tonight. So I am going to think. Let me see. Instead of picking a number like we always do, let's pick a letter. And you can only, the first person that guesses that letter wins. I am going to text the letter, the answer to Donette right now. Oh, you guys are already guessing. I haven't even said guess yet. Woo. Okay, so you get one guess, and we'll see if anybody gets it. So guess a letter from A to Z, and the first person that guesses the letter wins the bracelet that we made tonight. The pink and mint with the butterfly bracelet. Okay, I see 2 guesses. No winners yet. You know, Jody, I want to try those magnetic clasps. I have a couple of them. Like, I'm new to jewelry making. These bracelets are the first thing that I've ever made, and I just kind of got hooked on them because I'm a bracelet girl. But yeah, I definitely want to try those. I think we have a winner. Donette, do you see a winner? Also, while she's checking that out, I want to make sure, I want to encourage you guys, please, please, please come to the live classes, invite your friends. If there's something you'd like to see, let me know. I'm the class coordinator for 4Gs. If you'd like to teach a class, that would be amazeballs. We would love that. Any project, any artistic, anything, we're not picky. We want all different kinds of types of projects. So if there's anything, paper crafting, flower arranging, painting, sculpting, card making, jewelry making, resin pieces, molds, anything, mixed media, anything that you guys do, if you would like to teach and share with the rest of us, it's how we learn, and we really enjoy that. So, oh, she's going to let me announce. Okay, well, Crafty Canucks, a.k.a. Jody, you have won my bracelet. So thank you very much. Oh, she just said Amy Love. Ooh. No, Amy was reporting what the people from YouTube were guessing. So the first one to say L, as far as I see, was Jody Meyer, Crafty Canuck. Does that sound right to everybody else? Yes, I'm right. Okay, so Jody, congrats. You have won my bracelet. So thank you for coming. I will pop that in the mail to you. If you can maybe PM me with your mailing address, that would be great. And ladies, thank you so much for coming. Keep in mind every Thursday night we have classes, so come back, bring your friends, and I hope to see you guys soon. I'm going to stop the broadcast, and hopefully this will be available on the YouTube channel, on our YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe to it if you haven't already. And that way, if you missed it tonight, you can watch it another time. So thanks for bearing with me. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye.